So I want to talk about one of the ways in which you can identify if someone is sending spell work your way, doing witchcraft or whatever. Somebody is trying to attack you or trying to send an attack your way. And that is through a headache, right? The way that I know how to identify this is because when we first moved into our house, my baby, he was a baby, my youngest was a baby at the time, and we were just sitting in the chair, and as we sit in the chair, he just turned his head like this. Guys, look at Mr. I I'm thinking like, who the heck is he looking at? Who is he talking? Like, who is he looking at? But he was looking like he was grimming somebody like, why is you here? You know what I'm saying? And so the whole time that he's looking crazy at whatever's in the corner there, I had this pressure on my head. Like I had this, like it was an intense headache. Like it just felt super intense on my head and here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I got a headache. What the hell? And this is when I was like first waking up spiritually. And so I was like, I want my husband, I was like, I think it's a spirit in here. I think it's a spirit in here. Because look at what the baby is looking at. I said, look, the baby's looking over there in the corner, looking crazy. And I got this pressure on my head or whatever. And that was my first experience with identifying negative forces around me or being sent my way or whatever. And it's crazy how I just kind of put that together without even thinking. A lot of times that's how stuff comes to you. You don't even really have to think about it. It will come to you. So I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I got a headache. And then there were other instances in my life where there was negativity swarming me or being sent my way. And boom, I had the same experience. And that's when I was able to go, wait, the last time I had this experience with this intense pressure was with that spirit that was in the corner that the baby was looking at. So boom. My most recent experience was I am recently separated from my last employer, right? And so that happened on June 4th. So on July 3rd, I was drinking some tequila, okay? And so this particular tequila, I like it because I don't have a hangover. I don't be having, I don't feel bad the next day. I just, cool. I'm cool. Plus, I didn't drink a lot. Like, I don't be drunk. You know what I'm saying? I just drink enough to feel good, to get a little, And plus, I don't drink often. It's just not my thing. I just drink whenever I'm in the mood. So, the next day, on 4th of July, I woke up with a headache. And I'm thinking like, oh my God, I must have drunk too much. Something like that because I got this banging headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? But the headache just came and went all day. It wasn't a steady headache. So I'm like, what the heck? I'm just annoyed, or whatever. But I didn't really too much let it bother me because, like I said, or I really didn't even think too much about it. So I just know that I had a headache that was coming and going. So then the next day at 8 a.m., July 5th, I received a text from this girl that I used to work with at my previous employer. Okay. She was like, hey, I'm just, getting with you to see if you are okay and see if you want to meet up for some tea. Now, me and this girl have a history that isn't, I don't know. We started off cool. I thought everything was cool. I later found out she was like trying to manipulate me, use me as a pawn, withholding information, twisting stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just not cool. You know what I'm saying? So once I realized that about her, I just separated myself. I just kind of moved around. I'm a Scorpio. We will literally just move around. So I just, I wasn't mean to her or anything like that. I just stopped associating with her. But I think she just couldn't accept that. Like she couldn't accept that I wasn't talking to her or something like that. And, she would just like make these attempts to talk to me and stuff like that. And I would give her a very brief answer because I'm not interested. Like, I'm just not interested, Then she did some backdoor, like she was a manipulator and she just is not right, trying to use me and stuff like that. And so now I don't trust you, right? And so the first thing that she did that was odd is she came and offered me some fig to eat on like this little white paper or something like that. It was just like, I don't know, it was just odd to me. I'm thinking like, why would she come offer me something to eat? Like, is this supposed to be like a peace offering or something like that? But I don't know no person that will accept something to eat from somebody that they don't trust. Like, I don't trust you. We don't deal with each other. Why are you trying to offer me some fig? It was just odd. I said, no, thank you. Plus, I didn't want to eat it. I don't like fig Newtons anyways. She was like, it tastes like it's like a fig Newton without the Newton. I don't know. But anyways, so then she tried to do that. And I was like, no, I'm straight. Then later on, she was like, oh, I'm going to be at the farmer's market. Me and my friend, we're going to be at the farmer's market. I want you to come up there and get some cookies and pastries from us or whatever. Like I said before, my phone just, decided it wants to be weird. Yeah, like I said, I don't trust you. So why would I accept something to eat from you? Why do you keep on trying to get me to eat something? Okay, boom. So like I said, back to the spiritual attacks. She sent me a text like, hey, let's meet up for tea. Again. I don't know. It just was odd because I'm like, we don't deal with each other. And then you hit me up a month later. Like, if you was genuinely concerned, why you ain't hit me up a couple of days later or something like that? It just was odd to me. So, of course, me never wanting to hurt nobody's feelings. I was like, oh, okay, thank you for checking up on me. But I completely ignored the invite to the tea because, baby, no. Because no. So, no, we don't want to show my bra. So, like I said, okay, so boom. I'm waking up with the headache again. So, yeah, I'm not putting two and two together. I didn't put two and two together on 4th of July. And even when she texted me, I'm not putting two and two together that, it's being revealed to me who's sending the attack. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this girl has had event. It's like, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a Scorpio. I can see right through you. I can see that you have hidden intentions. I can see that you have a hidden motive. Like, that you're trying to get your get back. Like, let it go. It's okay. I think that she's just so upset about, not being able to talk to me again, or, since she was like, I don't even think it's that. I don't think she cared to talk to me because she got friends. You get what I'm saying? I think it's more so like she wasn't expecting for her dirty work to be exposed, right? I didn't intentionally go and expose, like, oh, yeah, this is what she be doing, all that stuff. She literally tried to use me as a pawn, try to manipulate me, her and her man, and I had to tell the whole truth. I had to tell everything that happened to my boss because, I had to make it make sense or whatever. And like I said, if you wasn't ever trying to use me as a pawn, then none of your little dirty secrets would have never got, I ain't gonna say dirty secrets, but just your character, your true self, who you really is behind the scenes would have never got exposed. You shouldn't have tried to use me. So, of course, when they asking questions, it just all came out. And so I think she was just so upset about how dare you pretty much expose me to these people. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And then also when I did a reading on it, it was basically saying that she wanted to link up with me to reveal some type of truth to me. Like she something is weighing on her heavy. And she wanted to reveal it to me or whatever. But honestly, I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in potentially being set up on the T shit. I'm not interested in associating with her. I don't care. If she has something to do with me being separated, you're going to have to deal with that in your own way. But I cannot provide that closure for you. You know what I'm saying? Which I strongly believe that. I strongly believe she definitely set me up. Okay, y'all got y'all. It's like y'all got y'all get back. Y'all got y'all get back. So like, leave it alone. Let it rest. Like, why do you continue? Like, I don't understand why people who dislike me and want to get at me and all that kind of stuff, why they just can't leave well enough alone. Like, why you just can't just leave me alone. Like, I'm not gonna get emotional. I ain't finna get emotional. Fuck that. I just don't get it. And I don't want to get it because I don't want to be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, boom. Headache is banging, banging, banging. In and out all day. And I'm like, what the heck? Then it clicked to me. I said, babe, what if somebody trying to attack me? What if somebody sitting and attack my way? Or whatever. As soon as I spoke over myself, I said, any negativity, any spell work, you know what I'm saying, that has been casted or been sent my way, I return it to sender. I rebuke and I bind up any negativity that has been sent my way. I rebuke and bind up that, you know what I'm saying, I start speaking over myself. I'm protected. all that kind of stuff. Literally, the headache began to dissolve. I promise you. Same thing happened with that dang on spirit that was in this house when we first moved in. The moment I started speaking directly to the spirit, look, cause my baby was looking over at the spirit like in the corner. And I said, whoever is up in here, you are not welcome in here. You have to cease from existing in this place. You no longer are allowed to occupy this space. You know, I just start speaking to the spirit directly. And I promise you, just like that. Like, just like that. So for me, one of my indicators, not one of, the indicator for me to know that somebody is speaking negatively about me, like, you know, somebody could just be gossiping. That's spell work as well. Or that somebody is intentionally sending spell work my way, you know, something, casting something, you know, some kind of, I don't know. I don't know what people do. But that's the way in which I can figure that out. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope that was very clear, because I feel like I attempt to, you know, share my experiences, but sometimes I'm very lengthy in getting to the point. Your body literally communicates with you in regards to your health, and that includes your spiritual well-being. So pay attention.